pushing that snooze button. I'm gonna be late for work. Fuck! Out of my way, Scroats. I'm running behind. Move, motherfucker! Ah, fresh bodies from last night. I'll come back for those later. Oh, look at that. Oh, what the fuck is going on out here? Shit! Jesus H fucking Christ! I'm late. Oh, I'm so late. No time for fucking whores right now. I gotta go. God damn, I hate this fucking commute. But it's so scenic, though. Who cares if I'm late? They won't start the show without me. Hey, I'm here, Scroats. What the fuck you mean? I'll start the show when I want to start the show, motherfucker. Welcome to the Godkast, you little pricks. With your boy, Rafa God and Rebel Joe on Rickless Radio, motherfucker.
See, sorry, boss, I got you in too early. How you doing? I missed you.
I'm good, motherfucker. Just having a bite to eat.
Supper time.
Yeah. It's kind of stale, though. It's getting old.
That's insane.
Maybe I'll jerk off with it or something later. I need a hand with that.
Maybe that'd be good.
Wow. Welcome to the Godkast, folks, ladies and gentlemen and Scroats. This is your boy, Rafa God with Salami Joe.
Hi, how you doing?
Representative.
How you
I'm
doing?
your host, the Boogeyman. And tonight, we got a special Tales from the Crypt. For all you animal lovers, trigger warning. But before we begin that, I would like to start off with the latest trashy piece that's now available on YouTube. So Salami Joe's able to play it. I won't have to put my foot up his ass.
Okay.
It's good to be back, folks.
It's good to be back.
It's almost Turkey Day.
It kinda is Turkey Day.
Almost. And then it's gonna be shitness.
Yeah, that's right, eh?
That means your boy Rafa God will be looking for cemeteries to rob and buildings to break into.
I should be able to get it.
Tommy Joe will get his shit together. We might have a decent show tonight, folks.
Right? There's not many playing from the video player, but I can try it from this. Might get
The
it.
news tonight. I got an album coming up that I spoke about before. It's called Hey, Let's Go Kill Somebody. And it's probably going to be out sometime early next year or maybe in December. I haven't decided. And then one of the first singles out. This one's called Controversy. And it speaks for itself. I make a return in the flesh. Kick some ass.
Look deep in my eye, I believe you will find there's a demon inside, it does unspeakable cry. If I stay independent, all the money will be mine. He screams and he cries, now you need a B-side. If I just drink one beer, if I just snort one line, and then you'll be fine, no one needs you to drive. I'm no longer needed here, I should just go and die. I agree, you were right, you were reading my mind. I'm the strangest, angriest Satanist, I wonder why I stay so pissed. My cities will fillet your wrist, I make razor discs. Face this clip, we're gonna facelift quick. I'm syncing up with my enemies like a game of Rainbow Six. Better rappers than Rafa God, they don't make those shits like Fago Springs that make your teeth white and taste like mint. Your girl give me hard, I'll give a Play-Doh dick. She asked for red lobster, I gave her a plate of fish. My entire world is like a merry-go-round in a cursed burial ground. I see dead people that's never been found. It's very profound. And Gary goes round, dressed in drag and mirrored his gown. He's mad cause I can't remember every pronoun. Fuck it, I give it up. Here's the towel. The only time I see eye to eye is when I stare into this barrel. Pulling in a chamber, playing Russian roulette. Sometimes I take it out the gun, other times I forget. Look deep in my eye, I believe you will find there's a demon inside, there's a unspeakable cry. If I stay independent, all the money will be mine. He screams and he cries, now you need a B-side. If I just drink one beer, if I just snort one line, and then you'll be fine. a wife slapper. Support domestic violence cause black eyes matter. I run a bitch over like Mad Max, the real Mad Max, the one no one would dare to get mad at. Tie a maxi pad to the back of my taxi cab, drag it back to the lab, going to the cactus pad. Thought I was doing a good thing, standing up for the juggalos, but little did I fucking know that most of them just stuck with road. I eat to be combustible, was sad that they won't fucking blow. Dick right to the nuts explode, but none of them are coming close. Fuck them though, and fuck Britics, none of them will up my vote. I will burn the bridges, what the fuck you mean you come to troll? Now I don't give a fuck if you hate me, fam, cause that shit comes easy, like a Facebook ban. Play the cards to dap you up with a change of hands. What the fuck I need jewelry for? I got the chain of command. Look deep in my eye, I believe you will find this demon inside, there's a unspeakable cry. If I stay independent, all the money will be mine. He screams and he cries, now you need to be signed. If I just drink one beer, if I just smoke one line, and then you'll be fine, no one needs you to drive. I'm no longer needed here, I should just go and die. I agree, you were right, you were reading my mind.
Yeah.
See?
So we're back, motherfuckers.
How'd I do? How'd I do?
That was
decent. You might earn one hot dog.
Ah, thank you, thank you. Can I have a stale one? I don't want a rotten one this time. I want a stale one.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, you're not.
hey, you're not my dog, and you're not
sleeping
in my fucking
trailer.
trailer.
So I guess so.
Oh,
Can I have ketchup?
No,
oh,
Ah, man. I knew I pushed my luck. I knew I pushed it.
no, you haven't
I haven't
got
got ketchup status yet.
You gotta be a
Be a
level
level
4
4
technical
technical
representative before you
You
get
get
ketchup on
ketchup
your
on the hot dogs.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's the funhouse
House
rules.
rules.
I didn't make
Yeah,
it.
make it.
Reckless Radio made it.
I know, fuckers. They keep fucking trying to stifle my creativity.
No, just your appetite.
Ah, yeah, that might be it, too.
Speaking of appetite, I must have left one of my hookers out. My dog got into it because that motherfucker was shitting all fucking night. Letting it out.
Well, why?
He even took a shit in my bathtub.
Oh, man. Man, that sounds big time.
I came in and that motherfucker had shit all over the fucking place. It looked like a shit murder scene. I was like, what the fuck? Well, it kind of was because the hooker, she was in the bathroom too, so I think that's how he got a hold of it. How he shit in my bathtub.
I think that's my...
The motherfucker.
Well, not my fault this time. I wasn't in charge. You should have left.
The bitch kept me up all night long. I was trying to jerk off.
You see, if you would have left,
there's a bad look for everybody.
Speaking of dogs,
yeah,
all right, tell tonight
is about, well, you ever had somebody to dog shit?
Yeah.
Like over the weekend. So, this fella here, we'll call him Gary. And Gary decides that he's looking for some extra money. So he puts it out there. He's a office worker during the day.
He's a student and all this shit.
But you know, this guy's doing with this gig, a little dog watching gig. And he said, "Here's the deal. This guy's really weird. He's really certain about his things, but he's really rich. He's got a lot of money. And he'll pay you good. He's got to take care of his dog, and his dog is really needy, and his dog is kind of vicious. He might bite a chunk out of your asshole." The guy, Gary, he's like, "Well, I don't give a fuck. I just need some money." So, short story long, Gary goes and sets up, meets the guy. The guy says, "This sounds great. I look forward to meeting you. Come on by." Gives him the address, yada, yada, yada. A few days go by. Gary dresses in his Sunday best, heads out that way, goes and meets the guy to this address. And this is really decent looking house, like in the hills in the rich part of town. And Gary's like, yeah, baby, I'm gonna make some money, boy. So he walks up in the crib. He meets the guy. We'll call the guy Jim. And Jim's like, pleased to meet you, Gary. You know, I got my dog and I don't want nothing to happen to my dog. I want to make sure he's taken care of. He's really needy and he doesn't like strangers and he likes to bark and he has a really peculiar bark. He doesn't, and he'll let you know if he doesn't like you. But all you got to do is, I got this collar here. Let me show you something. And so he takes him out in the back where the dog is. There's this big Doberman pinscher, motherfucker. It comes charging at him. Fucking looking like it's gonna tear Gary's fucking head off, and Gary's about to shit his pants like, whoa, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden he hears a beep, and the dog just sits there immediately and just stops and just stands at attention. And that's when Jim says, see, Gary, all you gotta do is just keep this remote by you and press the beep button, and he will obey any command that you ask of him. Like, literally anything. And Gary's like, okay, no problem. He's like, give it a try for yourself. So Gary tries it. Gary, they tell the dog to go to the back. The dog walks back. And he says, all right, go on. The dog starts charging at Gary. Gary presses the button. Beep. The dog stops. Dead in his tracks. He doesn't yelp or nothing. He just sits at attention because it's just beeping him. But then Gary says, sometimes he gets a little out of line. He gets a little too excited. And, you know, if you ever feel in danger, all you got to do is press this button here and it will shock him. But no one has ever had to shock my dog before. So, you know, only do it if it's an emergency, if you definitely feel threatened. But he's not going to hurt you. He just looks that way. So, anyways, Jim goes over the basics of the house and this and that and tells him, you know, good luck. He's going to be gone for the weekend. He expects him to be there the whole time. Make sure the dog is fed, watered, lets him out, all this shit. Just keep the remote by him if he's scared. So, Gary's like, no problem. I got it, dude. Let's go. That first night, the dog just starts barking as soon as the owner leaves. And Gary's like, I'll just tune it out. But then the dog's barking louder and louder, and Gary's like, damn it, this fucking dog won't shut the fuck up. He's starting to piss him off. And the dog has this really fucking annoying ass bark. Really high pitched. Fucking almost like a demon. Screaming to get out of that back room. It's like, fucking dog, he must be hungry or something. So he's like, fuck it. Goes to check if he's got food. He opens the door. The dog comes charging at him. Presses the remote. Beep. Dog doesn't fucking stop charging at him. So he slams the dog in the dog's face. So like, that didn't work. Damn, dude, that didn't work. What the fuck? So he's all baffled and shit. So he's like, all right, I'll give it a break. I'll try it again in a minute. So he goes back. Waits a little bit. Goes to open the door because the motherfucking dog will not stop fucking barking. It's at the point where it's drowning out the TV. And it's starting to piss him off. And he doesn't really want to venture into that area of the room.
What the fuck you?
And it almost sounds like there's almost like a couple dogs barking. And he's like, this is getting out of hand. So he's like, I'm going to try this again before I call Jim. So he starts to head back to the back room. Opens the door, realizes he doesn't see the dog, comes in like, here puppy. Jim said the dog's name was Keisha. So he's like, Keisha, come on, Keisha. All of a sudden, out runs the dog, fucking fucking screaming, looks like he's going to tear his fucking balls off. So Gary presses the button, and yet the dog doesn't relent. It just keeps charging at him. It keeps charging at him. So he slams the door, and the dog fucking slams into the door so fucking hard it almost breaks the fucking door down, it seems like. But Gary's like, fuck. So he calls Jim. But Jim no answer. Dog barks for days. After that, seems like that night he doesn't get no sleep because the motherfucker won't stop barking. It seems like no matter where he goes in the house, the dog won't fucking stop barking. He pushes the button and the dog doesn't fucking stop. It's starting to drive him fucking mad. He notices that around the premises there's video cameras everywhere, so he knows that Jim is watching him. So he knows he just can't leave. There's plenty of food and all kinds of shit. And Jim left him some money to order pizza. He's like, maybe I need to let the dog out. So he goes in the backyard, goes to open up the fucking door to let the dog out, starts running, presses on the remote to beep him, and the dog just coming at him, non-stop. So finally he presses the other button and zaps the fucking dog. All of a sudden the dog just stops, dead in his tracks, and just sits there and turns his head. Slowly turns his head. Then it just looks at Gary. Then it comes charging at him again, motherfucker shit! So he runs back, presses that fucking button, fucking zaps the dog again. The dog stops, just to give him enough time to fucking get in the fucking behind the fence where the dog can't get his ass. A big, tall, 8-foot fence. Now he's got the motherfucker in the backyard. He's like, what the fuck? Like, this is some bullshit. I didn't sign up for all this shit. Tries to call Jim again. Nothing. No sign. Jim will not answer the phone. Now the dog's barking in the fucking backyard. And it seems like the motherfucker's just following him around. Just barking non-stop. Barking at everything. This motherfucking dog! Mind you, it's Saturday. Jim will be back Sunday. So he zaps the fucking dog again. The dog finally shuts up. Zaps him from inside the house. All he's got to do is push that button. After a while, he sits there and realizes it's quiet. It's finally quiet. That lasts for about 20 minutes. Next thing you know, the dog is pawing at the fucking door, wanting in. It's like, fuck, I gotta let the motherfucker in because Jim's watching on the camera. Can't just leave him outside all goddamn fucking night. It's getting late in the afternoon. He's left the motherfucker out for half the fucking day. Shocked him every time he started barking. That's where it's gotten to, at least. Every time that motherfucker come in the house, he charge at him. The only thing that would save Gary's ass, save his little balls, was that shock button. So he would shock that fucking dog, go where he needs to go, throw him food, and try to call Jim. The whole fucking weekend, no sign of Jim. He's kind of pissed, but he doesn't know what to do. Tries to call his friend, and his friend's like, well, dude, you know, you signed up for it. I told you he's a little weird, like, but he's going to pay you good. And he's like, yeah, I need the money, but this fucking dog's driving me nuts. Doesn't know what to do with this fucking dog. Tries to give it treats, all kinds of shit. Dog just wants to eat his ass. Unless he shocks him. That night, the man tries to go to sleep, but the dog starts barking. He shocks him, he stops. Shocks his ass. And he stops. Every time he starts to drift off, that motherfucker will start barking again. It almost became instinctual when he pressed that shock button. He tried the beep button once in a while. No. That beep wouldn't do a motherfucking thing. The only thing that worked was that shock button. Only thing that would stop that dog's barking, echoing around in the fucking house. It was like surround sound all through the hallways. But when he pressed the shock button, it was like tranquility. Peace. He could think for himself. He didn't hear nothing except for quiet. Maybe the generator or the refrigerator or the TV. Finally went to sleep. The next day, he's greeted by Jim, waking him up. Asks him how he sleep. How's the dog? And Gary's like, it's been rough, man. Like, but everything's all right. Like, yeah. He's like, I hope you didn't have to shock my dog. Like, that would really upset me. He's like, well, I had to do it once or twice, but nothing that crazy. He's like, what? He's like, he's like, once or twice, huh? He's like, let me show you something here, man. I'm going to show you something cool. And then I'm going to pay you your money, and then, I'll call you next time if I need you. And I appreciate everything that you did. Said, I really do appreciate it. I know my dog's a handful, and I apologize. He goes, but I want to show you something before you leave, and I got to get your money. He's back here. So he follows the guy. They start going into this other hallway, and there's this door down the hallway. He opens the door up. He's never seen this door before, even though he's walked down this hallway. He opens up the door, and he sees there's all these security camera monitors basically watching the whole house. Places that he didn't even know. And he gets to look in, and he starts to realize that there's even a camera in the bathroom pointing at the toilet. Like, this guy was literally watching him use the bathroom. And he goes, Gary, I just want to let you know that this house here doesn't look like much, but it's one of the most high-tech houses on the market that you can buy. And everything that I buy is top quality. It may not seem like it. It might be a little outdated, but it's definitely top quality. Like this shock collar. It's wired to my watch. You see this watch right here? And what it does is it alerts me of every time my dog is beaked, every time my dog is left outside, and most importantly, every time that you have shocked my fucking dog! And Gary's like, what? Oh, he's like, over 313 fucking times you have shocked my fucking dog. Whoa, 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 man. I didn't get a chance. I don't want to hear that shit. And he presses a button. He's like, now watch what my remote does. And Jim presses a button on this remote. And all of a sudden, Gary turns around and hears a door shut behind him. And all of a sudden, he sees this metal come down. These bars across the door. Out of nowhere. These bars just shoot up across the door. And he's like, you want to shock my fucking dog, motherfucker? You want to shock my fucking animal? You know he's special needs? Do you know that? Do you fucking know that? He pulls out a fucking gun from out his waist. He says, look, out his other side of his waist, he pulls out what seems to be a collar. He says, you're going to put this on, or I'm going to shoot you right fucking here, right fucking now. And no one's ever going to know, because your friend that brought you here, he works for me. And no one's going to say a fucking word. And Gary's like, well, man, just chill. Just chill. I'll do whatever you want, man. Just chill. He's about to piss his pants. So Gary puts on the collar. And he's like, now watch this. He presses a button. And Gary just feels this jolt. Next thing you know, it's in a dark place. Very dark place. Gary's waking up. He doesn't know where the fuck he's at. But he feels pain. He feels a searing pain. And it's coming from his wrists and his arms and his shoulders. He goes to move them, but he can't. It just causes more pain. To his horror, he realizes that he's bound and tied up. He tries to scream out, but his mouth is covered. God damn it, Joey can't scream, motherfucker! Anywho, he tries to scream, and the motherfucker can't. He's got something in his fucking mouth. But he can't see a fucking thing. And all of a sudden the lights pop on. He can't see shit, he's blinded. But all he can do is hear a growl. Ugh. Not only one growl, but a few growls. His lights start to adjust. His eyes start to adjust to the light. And he realized that he's in this room. White tile floors, tile on the wall, a gurney in the middle of the room. It looks like a morgue almost. But it's even more horrifying is that all he hears is a familiar sound. And it's barking. It's that fucking barking. It's coming from this doorway. Behind the doorway. And he knows, quote, 100% that it's not just one dog behind the doorway. And he also knows, without a doubt, by looking around, that he is tied up. His feet are bound, his hands are bound, he can't move, and he's gagged, so he cannot scream. And the third thing that he knows is that the doorway, where the dogs are barking, metal door, starts to creak open. And he's hearing scratching from behind it. And it's creaking open quite fast. And all of a sudden he sees these Doberman pinchers. Not one, but four of them. And they come charging. And all of a sudden they hear a beep. Beep. And they stop and they all sit. Out comes Jim. And he's wearing plastic all over his body. Like a plastic suicide gown almost. And he's like, you see, my dog is very needy. But I need my dog more than my dog needs me because he's actually research. I've been cloning him. And it's time for them to eat. And dog food hasn't been working. It's giving them the shits. But we're going to try something else. So, I told you to not shock my Keisha. Keisha! 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 Get him, girls! And that's it. Gary just feels pain. Worse than his wrist ever felt. All over his body. He feels teeth chomping on him. He can hear the bone being chomped on. He doesn't hear the barking no more. Nah, what he hears now is way worse than any barking. He hears his bones being chewed off. Feels his Achilles tendon being nibbled. It's a glorious sight. That's what happens when you try to shock someone's dog and you lie about it. That's the end of the story, motherfuckers.
Holy fuck, man, I shit my pants, dude. I shit my pants literally.
I'm
Nothing.
trying to, but I'm kind of constipated. All that diarrhea, I had enough shit to deal with last night.
I gotta stop eating them fucking hookers, man.
I didn't have the diarrhea, my dog did.
I gotta stop
My
eating
tub.
cheap hookers. Gotta get them the high class ones. They taste better.
I was being cheap about it.
I know.
I am.
Yeah, the crackheads that walk those bad streets, and you know, they're full of medication. They're full of drugs. They don't taste good. The skin.
They're all right. I like them. They give me like a little buzz, especially if they got like meth bugs and shit.
Yeah.
Like a little chewy gristle.
yeah.
The skin flakes off and you just kind of chew on it. It's kind of like bacon.
I like bacon too.
Yeah. I like bacon humans. Hey, we're not supposed to say that. We're on Facebook.
And
Not
Rumble.
Facebook.
And YouTube.
So in other news today, Pete Lee is not going to convict me of sexual assault.
Did he? He's not gonna convict you now?
No. I'm going to try to convict him back.
Ah. Yeah,
But they said I got to wait in line.
he's Uncle Bad Touch.
And then other news today, I didn't shit my pants.
I did.
I'm working on it.
It felt bad. It still smelled really bad.
I might need a hand with that.
I'm here.
So everybody in TV land is going to have a Merry Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much and don't shit themselves, because if they do, well, bring an extra pair of britches. Especially if you watch the show and you catch it late.
I'll be haunted by
All that shit.
I fucked that up. Yeah.
And Rebel Joe fucks shit up all the time.
All the time. All the
We're
time.
used to it.
I'm just a technical rep.
He should be fired, but I'm just too lazy to hire
anybody
else.
else.
And, you know, Booker's ain't
No
cheap
cheap
either.
either.
So, the clown's got to eat. Says nobody
nobody
wants
wants
any
to-
birthday parties because I keep saying the cunt word all the time.
Jeez. You've been known once or twice to say that stuff.
I'm pretty much reported on Craigslist for it.
No,
There
that
was one review called me the cursing cuss clown. They said I said the F word, dropped the F bomb every 5 minutes. It was like World War III in my bathroom. But that day I had diarrhea. So, well, fuck. You'd have diarrhea too if you snorted a bunch of rum off a hooker's belly button and fucking ate shit. Right?
Alright! Cunt and destroy.
That's an old one.
I know.
Come on,
It's only the one that
my
is.
sophomore attempt at making music. Boy, we came a long way, ladies and gentlemen.
That we did. That we did.
From Bloodbath Mixtape to Demonic Deliverance, Stereo Killer EP, then we had the Mass Murder LP, then we had the, what was it, the Blood Ties EP, the Evolution LP,
Yeah.
all of which you can find on Spotify,
Bye-bye.
Apple Music, iHeartRadio. I would heart it very much if you would tune into that shit and stream my fucking bullshit. And if not, I might jump out of your Thanksgiving turkey in a thong. And I will sing my greatest hits to you. And to your grandmother. And she will love it. Or I'll stick a drumstick up her ass. Because why not? I'm all about spending the holiday cheer. Rebel Joe, you got any plans for Christmas?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go rob the orphanage and maybe burn down a church in Minecraft.
I was gonna do that tonight, but not in Minecraft.
See, I wait for special holidays for that. You know, that's when I get to let loose.
In another news today, I want to let people know your boy Raphael is on something extracurricular activities like urban exploration. I plan on doing a series where I'm going to be probably trespassing, risking my life,
Most likely.
in abandoned properties like supermarkets, churches, factory or two. You can check out episode 1. I promise you the audio is going to be better than a won't like a face. Check that shit out. We're going to get all the old historic bullshit around the city. And Ravagod's going to travel in the next year or so. And he might come to a city near you and be trespassing in an abandoned building near you. Till then, I am in Kansas City, Missouri right now. So any urban explorers out there want to holler at me, hit me up. Get at your boy. Ravagod's a class clown. 5 on Instagram. That's 5. Like the number 5. Like I had 5 dead hookers until my dog ate one of them. Now I got 4.5.
4.5. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4.5.
And like I said, we have Let's Go Kill Somebody LP coming soon. I'm going to try to keep that motherfucker down to 14 tracks this time. Nothing huge. And Rebel Joe is going to play a little excerpt from one of the next singles that's going to be coming out called Mind and Tissue Matter. So without further ado,
if you ask my wife,
start it over, fuckface.
You do very good automatic. I'm not that good yet. I'm only a level 1 technical rep.
Yeah, we know. That's why you're not getting anything.
Okay. I'll do better next time.
You keep saying that.
I know.
I said that at my last birthday party review. It didn't work out. I think I said cunt like 2 seconds after. That fucking mom, she was being a cunt. I don't remember why, though. When I do, I'll get back to you.
Prefer to watch him die. I'll be haunted by the sign. If you ask my wife, then you heard I lost my mind. I'll be burning till I fry. Cracks filled with more snakes, so I always have my sword blade. I'm at another court, they always unhappy with my board face. They had me for like 4 rapes, but it don't affect my tour dates. I'm going to war, I'm bitter alone. Living room floors with livers and bones. Enter my door, there's kidneys and toes. Shit is so gross. I ain't paid my electric in months. That is why my fridge isn't cold.
I did it.
Yeah. Guess we had a power out, but we're still going, bro.
Yeah, man.
Because I got battery, motherfucker.
Now we have this one. I'll do that. Don't we have another promo to show?
That's right, Joe.
I remember this one. This one looks good. I see there's a princess and stuff. I like princess.
Before we start this one.
Why?
How would you like to see your boy rap in this video?
I want an animation. I want to see
You
him.
want the live flesh and bone version? Or do you want the action figure? Let me know. Let me on YouTube. Or just tell me to fuck off. I don't give a fuck. Right, Danny? Danny never agreed with me.
He never does, eh?
Fuck Danny. Don't be like Danny. He's a piece of shit.
Well, that's why I put him in the dumpster. He wasn't listening to me.
That's what I got him from was the dumpster. That's why he's a piece of shit.
I know. I threw him there.
I let him back in my life because the motherfucker hasn't paid rent.
You freeloader. I tell ya.
He fucking doesn't work hard. He doesn't pick up the bathtub when it's full of shit. You fucking freeloader piece of shit. Start that promo, Joe. I'm getting pissed.
Why am I always faced with this goddamn bullshit? Every night you go see me robbing a grave to get that protein as part of my play. My PO don't see me, he calls me an A. If we don't speak, then the cops on the way. I'm sipping the liquor that's darker than vodka. That be my toxic trade. Breaking the law, I'm followed by officers, cause I cannot obey. Me and 10 devils, we conversate, but nothing gets settled with long debate. I don't take my meds cause the doctor hates. I don't supposed to run. That's why we watch this thing. Bombs away, your body's discarded as a carcass. Call me Osama Hussein. Checking my brains, I'm hunted by gross sauce. Suddenly now I'm talking to Mozart.
We are back, motherfuckers. That's right. Like I said, this is a request, call to action, or whatever that fucking social bullshit is. Tell me what you want to say. The silhouette is black for a reason. So I'm a man of mystery in many faces. So let a motherfucker know which one you want to see. Maybe we'll mix it up. Send me pictures of your mom. I'll throw in there too. And on that, we got other special things coming up that I just can't discuss.
Why not?
If you remember from back in the days, anyone who's rolled with your boy Rafa God from way back in the days, I had a group of Cincinnati called Rafa Sin. And this might be a controversial move, but I announced that there might be a track with somebody that isn't very favored. But we don't take sides. We just make art. So with that being said, I'm going to say it quickly. There's a Rafa Sin and a Little Pink song in the works. And that's it. It might be a video. There might not.
What the fuck you looking at? This is your boy.
This is your boy, the Rafa God. Huh?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. What that motherfucker said.
Yeah, what the fuck you looking at?
In the streets. If you see me in your town, say what up. I'm always dressed, ready to party. I'm a party clown. I will come do shows in your hometown. I will come do birthday cakes, birthday parties. I'll let my dog shit in your tub if you like. So you can say that you had a legend touch you. And I hope everybody in TV land has enjoyed this cruel episode. And don't kick my dog, shock my dog, or my dog's gonna eat you. And then shit you all over my tongue.